that my Brooke?
Your jacket. How are you? Gorgeous.
You. Let's talk about this face.
Talk about this. I can tell from here.
I know, serious.
I've gotten so many compliments. So many.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I love
I
it.
even had to give them your information. I was like, you've got to come here and get this done.
Let's get some after photos, babe.
Holler me.
All right, thank you.
Gotta get your weight up. Don't play round me. Everything I smash AP. Step up in the game, looking round, all eyes on me. I remember when I started low key. Riding in the whip with a chick whose name I can't pronounce. I just spin it, I ain't checking my account. Lil, get your weight up.
So tell me, how was everything after the treatment?
Oh my God, my face was so sore.
I bet.
I was rotating ice packs every couple of hours.
Okay.
It almost felt maybe a little swollen. It felt a little I did have bruising.
Well, yeah.
Little spots, nothing major.
Okay.
I didn't wear makeup for, I want to say about a week because I didn't want to be beating my face with a beauty blender. And then
Good.
once I did my makeup,
You were like,
I was like, oh my God, I look so good. But I thought maybe it's because I was looking rough for that week that I didn't do my makeup. And then I went to go work and the girl was like, oh my God, you gotta show me how you did your makeup. And I said, I did the same thing I always do. She's like, something's different, like you're glowing.
How does everything feel?
Amazing. It feels nice, tight, full. Before I had all those dimples down here, everything looks good, feels good. I get compliments all the time. I tell them what it is and I tell them it's just gonna keep producing for the next 5 years. So it's no maintenance at all.
Yep.
Yeah.
It'll just get better. How was your recovery?
Afterwards, it felt like sore. Felt like I got punched in the face. Yeah, felt like I got punched in the face. But with ice pack, it was totally tolerable. But with the ice pack, it helped out. And then I want to say that was only for like 2 days where it was like that intense. And then after that, it's just like just a tenderness. And I'm a side sleeper, so you know I had to try and like figure that out too. You know, but minimal bruising. No, like very little swelling and just ice.
Yeah, it's just that sore kind of feeling. Bellafil as a filler, and T, you can probably speak more to this, is different than the other fillers that we typically use in the spa. And the fact that it's semi-permanent and it's going to be in there for a long time, she really has to get in there. You know? So that it makes sense that your tissue is, you know, more sensitive than if we were just doing your cheeks with, you know, a hyaluronic acid filler.
Yeah, and with acne scarring, you have to adhere, you know, that scar.
You're breaking it up.
Yeah, break up that scar tissue and then inject. So it's
That's what
like
I mean.
double.
She's getting in there.
Wow.
She was like moving that thing around, breaking it up. Yeah.
When I tell people how my skin looked before, they don't even believe it. And then I gotta go so far back in my photos so I could show them, like, look, this is what I look like. And they're like, wow. Because anybody I talk to, they're like, you don't need that, you don't need this, you don't need to do Botox, nothing. And I'm like, oh, that's sweet of you. But let me show you what I looked like. And then it's like, oh, yeah.
It looks like a lot. Any soreness?
Not now, no.
Give it some gloves though.
It's like way smoother.
Yeah, that's what I could tell when I touched, like the texture.
Yeah. I was looking at old pictures, and I'm like, oh my goodness.
I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
Do like one more spray.
I think so too, like right here.
Yeah.
This area, but I think this side looks really good. Maybe this smidge. It looks.
Do you think it's because I sleep on this side of my face? Do you think that messes with it? Do you think I should switch it up?
I would try to, I would try to lay on your back, but it shouldn't. Like everything Once we do it, it's in and it's good. You know what I mean? You'll be fine.
A lot of people, I tell them about you guys, and I say, come to Rouge and do that. And you guys are the sweetest. And I tell them it's a whole vibe. They gotta come over here. It's just a whole vibe. Yeah.
I'm so glad. I know.
Yeah, me
Happy
too.
with your
I
results.
appreciate it.
Of course. Anytime.
Yeah.
So I'm going to wind her up, and I'm going to send her through this way, and send her through that way, switch sides. Okay? So it's going to look like this. So I'm going to go quick, quick, slow, slow. See how I wound her up? I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Tasha and I decided that we wanted to do something together outside of the business, kind of like team bonding, building, or whatever. And we both love to dance, so I Googled, where to find dance classes near me, and Dance Stars popped up. So that led me to Mr. Billy Jones.
You're going to stand nice and tall. You're going to look at all the family, and you're going to go, my way.
Billy.
Big Billy.
Billy is our dance instructor and dear friend, who is one of the owners of Dance Stars AZ here in Phoenix. So that night at dance class was Merrill and Ben, Mike and I, Jaden and Milana were watching. We are learning how to two-step.
You guys ready? We're going to learn the vampire.
Vampire? Ready.
All right, we'll just do the hands on this first, okay? So the trick with this step is your right hand needs to stay down for the man the whole time. Your left hand is the ladies, okay? So I'm going to turn her until I see her veins. That's what I call it, the vampire, okay? Now I'm going to turn her twice the other way, keeping the right hand down, and then I'm going to send her out like a frisbee, okay? Without the quick, slow.
Out.
We'll do a double hand.
Turn.
Let's just do that slowly.
Okay.
Ready? Here we go.
Then
Hold
the
on to her
vampire.
back. Ready? And quick, slow. Push her back, double hand hold. Go into the vampire. Lift up the left hand. Go under. The other way, Marilyn.
Yep.
Pull her out. High five.
Twice.
My wife. Boom. And then bring her up. That was perfect. That was good. Down and then up. That was good. How'd that feel?
Good.
You ready? And quick, slow. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's give it a shot.
I didn't grow up dancing or taking any dance classes, but I'm always dancing, probably every day. I just make up my own dance. Then I pretend like I know how to couples dance, so I lead Mike. We go dancing.
Rather than having Tasha lead me around the floor all the time, I suggested we go get some dance lessons.
That was Mike and I's first official dance class.
And 5, 6, 7, go. Quick, slow, go. 1, 2, 3, switch sides. 1, 2, go under your arm. 1, 2, go around your waist.
Around your waist.
Good, now turn her back to you. Hey, that was awesome. Now just at the end.
Are we done? I don't think there's much you can teach me. I was, naturally pretty good.
I have a problem of leading him because he doesn't really know what he's doing either. I think I know a little bit more about what I'm doing, so I just try to have him follow my steps.
Now with this hand, send me under my arm.
Oh.
There you go. Now, when I go that way, you come switch sides. No, but you don't do that. That was awesome. There you go. Feel that?
I was going to go under.
No, that's next. All right?
A head-on collision.
I can't say enough good things about Billy. Just when you're with him, he's just so in tune with you, and he asks you questions, and he really cares about his clients. Ben was a little hesitant about the whole dance thing at first, but we've done dance lessons a couple times through church and other things like that. Slow. Quick.
There you go.
Woo! Did it! Yay!
I like to think I have some moves, but quickly I learned I don't. And I felt like robotic, because it's like you have to remember to do this, do that, and do this. So I was a fish out of water.
So guys, I want your left foot free. You're gonna go forward, back, touch. You're gonna go forward, back, touch. You're gonna do it again. Forward, back, touch. Okay? Do it again. So left, right, touch. Left, right, touch. Left, right, touch. Pretty easy, right? So it looks like this. You have your left foot free, go forward, back, touch. Ready, go.
Forward, back, touch?
Yep, go. Forward, back, touch. Forward, back, back. Turn that way, touch. That was awesome. Now try it again. Ready, go. Under my arm. Forward, my way. There you go.
Okay.
So as long as you use your hips, you're not going to hurt your back at all.
Okay.
If you go back, then it becomes heavy. So it's almost like you're going up.
I'm gonna fall.
There you go. There.
Tasha was pretty surprising. I think I was also getting upset because Mike was getting it quicker than I was. But Merrill, hands down, it just comes natural to her.
I think that Ben has an overall ability to dance a little bit better than Mr. Michael Ford. But Mike sure does look good when he's dancing. I've seen him dance with Tasha since then. We went to Handlebar J's after our date night shoot, and he's gotten a lot better, and it's sexy, so go Mike.
They thought they were pretty, smooth on the dance floor. And, once they saw me, it was obvious that they had some catching up to do, so that's fine. We'll have to go to some more lessons, and maybe they can take some extra lessons. I don't know. They'll get there one day.
Quick, quick, slow, slow, quick, slow, slow. Oh, we messed up. It's all right.
I'm a perfectionist, so I hate when I get things wrong. So for me, it was difficult because I was the one screwing up all the time. And so I was getting angry for a while, but then you start to get it, and it's like such a release and such a fluid, fun thing. I remember I really enjoyed it. Once it was over, I was like, hey, we could do that again.
Quick, slow, and then push out, and then let's do the vampire guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Quick, quick, slow, out. Vampire me. I always go the wrong way. 1, spin me twice, 2, 3, and then I go out, and then turn, up. Pretty good, baby.
Better.
Yeah. I think Tasha and I were both trying to control the night and trying to control our men. I don't think they liked it very much, but we still had a really good time, and I'm really glad that it just kind of spun off for Tasha and Mike, that it's something that they get to do together. It's really cute.
Mike and I decided to sign up for individual dance class lessons. So we've been going to see Billy to learn to dance.
Now I'm able to actually lead Tasha, and that's all I was really going for.
The man is supposed to lead, so we do dance classes so that we don't look a fool and he can lead me, kind of.
I have a long way to go. Tasha's pretty good, naturally, but I'll catch up. We just got to get back to class.
So dance classes with Tasha started, and then it kind of evolved for me a little bit more. It's kind of been on my bucket list to compete. After the first or second dance class that we did with Billy, he said, if you are like serious about this, you're pretty good, you could compete. And I just, my heart stopped. I was like, are you serious? Okay, let's go. So I've been dancing 1 to 2 times a week for the past year.
The girl loves to dance. I've known that since I've met her.
Being from Charleston, South Carolina, a lot of us went to etiquette school, or as we called it, cotillion, and we learned, the proper etiquette of how it used to be down south when you would go to, events and ballrooms and learn how to dance the waltz and the foxtrot and the cha-cha and the lindy, or also known as the shag. Since I can remember, I think I was 2 or 3 when my mama put me in dance class, and she still tells the story to this day about how I was the only one on stage at the recital that knew all the moves, and all the girls were looking at me to see what the moves were going to be next. I won Best Dancer at graduation, and I even taught it in high school.
We have a friend who actually roughly the same age, started doing like ballroom dancing and whatnot, and started competing just for fun. I think maybe Merrill took a little inspiration from that and was like, when she had the opportunity right down the street, I think she and Billy connected right away.
Dancing has just been a part of my life, and I love it. I get to actually compete in ballroom dancing. It's pretty special. That intimacy of dancing, and you're challenging your brain and your body at the same time, it's challenging, and it kind of bonds you a little bit.
I told Merrill, I was like, I would go do that with you again. Like, that's a fun night.
I would love to continue dance classes with Mike and just with Merrill, because sometimes the girls have to go out and dance on our own.
So in the spa, Tasha and I have 4 exam rooms total with the lobby, and the 3rd room has had some people in it, and we decided that we were going to make it, you know, a 2nd room for us to use with patients, and Brooke is our girl who helps us do whatever we want to do, and Tasha's like, oh my God, the glitter wall, the glitter wall. And Brooke's like, all right, I'll look it up, you know, I'll try and find something. She's literally like dumping glitter into paint and mixing it and putting it on the wall, and then she's taking a blower with actual glitter and like on the wall.
It was worse before that because I had no clue what I was doing. I had an idea. I've seen people doing it, but they didn't tell in detail, this is how we do it. It's just like, this is what they have to work with, and this is the after photo.
Pretty.
And it's like, wow, I can do that, right? So as I'm first mixing it up, the glitter and the paint, I'm mixing it up, and you're just seeing like a little bit of glitter throughout the paint.
Shimmer.
And I'm like,
it's not glitzy.
This might be good because you know me, I like a lot of bling and glitter, like everything glitter, right? I thought it'd be too much for you, right? So I just try to mix it in the paint. And then Tasha came, I'm like, what do you think? And she was like, yeah, because you're going to add the glitter afterwards, right? And I'm like, no, the glitter's in it. You don't see the little bit. She's like,
Tasha's like, we're going to need more glitter.
Yeah, it's not going to show up more. And I was like, me and you are thinking the same, and I like it. I got a better idea. So I went and got the more glitter, more paint, right?
Like 3 or 4 times.
Yes, because when I mixed it in, it was like dark strips and then light strips, depending on how the roller was or how the glitter settled, right?
Yeah.
So then when I saw me and you had the same vision, I went and got more glitter, and I was gonna use a blow dryer, but I was like, no, that's gonna blow too hard. So I'm sitting there with a piece of paper like this, blowing on the wall from the ceiling down, just so it's like an even flow. And I'm like out of breath by this point, and I'm thinking, you know what? I just bought an air mattress with the blower. I'm gonna try that. That ain't it. I did the wall. It looks amazing. My uncle asked me to use my shop vac, the same shop vac that I used to pick up all the extra glitter, because it glitter everywhere, like 3-inch pile of it.
It was like,
I went to empty it. It was blowing wind everywhere. We had glitter flying back at us everywhere.
oops.
It was all over my truck. It's still in the trunk of my truck. I was like, I'll deal with that another day. But glitter, I kid you not, I'm still seeing glitter. But that wall looks awesome.
But we have a glitter wall. We have a glitter wall.
I love it.
It's gorgeous. Glitz. And our patients love it.
Yeah, it looks fabulous. I'm proud of it. And this is another thing that I'm talking about when I say you guys push me to my limits, because it's like you have a vision. I'm like, yeah, sure, I can do that, sure. And then when it comes time to do it, I'm like, dang, I really gotta step my game up. Yeah, it might take a couple of mistakes, but you know what? Now I know how to do a glitter wall.
Yep.
And I want to do a glitter wall in my house one day, like a real nice one.
In my house.
I would love to
you
do
need a
it because
glitter
now
wall.
I know what to do.
I
It
know.
will save a lot of time
Yep.
and mess. Yeah, that was a nightmare, but it was worth
That was
it.
fun and worth it.
It was worth it.
Again, thanks to Brooke. You know, have a fabulous glitter wall.
Yeah.
One of a kind.
Yes. Yes. It was fun.